Today, the Benedictine Martyrology recounts the life of Saint Lambert, Bishop of Maastricht and martyr, who was a native of that city and early in life passed into the hands of Saint Theodard, who took pains to train him in all the virtues of a Christian. Lambert did not disappoint his saintly teacher, and shone like a bright light among the secular and regular clergy of the country. When Theodard had fallen at the hands of assassins in the year 669 AD, Lambert was elected his successor in the See of Maastricht. In this capacity, he suffered much during the unsettled condition of affairs under Childeric II, Theoderic II, and Clothar III. As he remained loyal to Childeric, he was, after the latter's death in the year 678 AD, driven from his see to make place for an intruder by the name of Pharamond. Lambert withdrew to Stablo and lived there like the plainest of all monks. One night he arose from his pallet and happened inadvertently to make a noise with his sandals. The abbot, unaware of the identity of this innocent offender, at once ordered him to pray at the foot of the cross before the church. Lambert meekly obeyed and remained kneeling where he was told, for several hours during the cold night, for it was winter. When the monks were all assembled in the cell, where they usually warmed themselves after matins, the abbot inquired whom he had sent to the cross. Learning that it was Lambert, he fell at the holy prelate's feet, but Lambert heartily forgave him and praised him for doing what he had done. When Pepin of Heristal became majordomo after the assassination of Ebronin, Lambert was permitted to return to his see, where he resumed his toil with redoubled effort. He took occasion to rebuke Pepin for his unlawful relations with Alpace, and thus made an enemy of the woman. One morning, while the saint was returning from matins to Liege, Dodo, a relative of Alpace, met him with an armed force. Lambert at once divined their purpose, forbade his companions to offer resistance, and fell pierced by a lance in the year 708 AD. His remains were carried to the church of Saint Peter of Maastricht. In the year 721, Bishop Hubert translated them to Liege, whither the See of Maastricht had also been transferred. The city of Liege chose him as its patron saint. Saint Lambert, child oblate, pray for us.